I've been helping entrepreneurs use digital marketing and now AI to help build their online businesses. So in today's video, I want to take you back to 2018 when I started my first digital marketing business. Now, fast forward to today, and I've learned a ton. And if I were to start all over again, knowing what I know now, I'd do a few things differently. A lot differently, if I'm being completely honest. In particular, I'd focus less on finding a lot of clients and more on finding high ticket clients. Today, I'm going to explain to you why that strategy would have made all the difference for me back then, and why it might just be the best way for you to build a sustainable business today. So let me review my 2018 struggle with finding clients versus high ticket clients. So back in 2018, when I first started, I was like most entrepreneurs. I was hungry, I wanted to grow, I wanted the experience, and of course, I needed the money. So I focused on getting as many clients as possible. Even at first, offering my services for free to some old army buddies and other people who I knew through my networking circles. I literally wouldn't even charge them. I would just ask for them to suggest me to other people. And then I kind of just casted a very, very wide net. And that kind of led a little bit to burnout, and not only that, but kind of feeling undervalued. And at first, it did feel great landing small projects and helping businesses and people I knew personally with their websites, social media, and their ads. But very quickly, the reality set in, and I realized that I was constantly chasing after new leads or doing small tasks for these clients and working on several projects at once with like no profit. And I was putting in tons of work for minimum return, basically. And I'm sure some of you might be able to relate or understand when you're like hustling, but the money and the time that you're putting in, it just doesn't seem to add up, or quote unquote, the math isn't mathing. So that's when I realized that I needed to shift my focus. And instead of trying to work with a lot of clients and spread myself kind of thin, I needed to focus on finding high ticket clients. And now we're going to get into why that's a game changer, focusing on high ticket clients. So when you have these high ticket clients and they are the ones who are willing to pay more and they have a higher value for your services, they're typically bigger companies, maybe they're already established businesses, or they're entrepreneurs who can actually see the value in investing heavily in digital marketing to grow their business in the long run. So why you should care about high ticket clients? First of all, people who aren't willing to invest in a digital marketing expert, they're going to be very reluctant if you even try to charge them $100 per ad or something very low like $30 per hour, or however it is that you do your pricing. So if you're having to fight with the business owner or with the business itself for them to pay you, you already know that that's not going to be the right client for you. You should be able to have your value set for your expertise, and they either agree to pay that and they can see the value of your expertise that you're going to use to leverage for their company, or if they're going to be fighting with you and try to negotiate on discounts and free this and free that, maybe initially you'll want to take some clients like that, or you'll take on a couple projects to maybe build up your resume or your portfolio. But if you keep doing that, you're going to get burned out like how I did. So here's the deal. When you work with high ticket clients, the work you do is way more impactful, and the rewards, both financial, which is kind of very important, and professional, that just is so much better. For one, when you have higher fees, it means you have fewer clients. You'll be able to profit, but you won't be taking on 50 clients. You know, if you have high ticket clients, you can filter that down to just having a good 5 clients for the month and be able to really focus and give your best work for each of those clients. You could be spending the same amount of time working on 10 or 20 small projects, or you could spend that time on one large high ticket project, and the difference in the quality of your work and your life can be like night and day. So also, high ticket clients bring long-term relationships. These clients tend to stick around longer. Why? The value becomes integrated into their business. When you focus on providing a premium service for those high ticket clients and then they see your results, the relationship becomes more like a partnership. And that long-term relationship will lead to even more consistent revenue and stability for your business and increase their profit. So it's a win-win for both of y'all. So let's compare the benefits of working on smaller projects versus bigger projects, or in other words, working with high ticket clients versus the people that are gonna fight with you for your value. So let's break down the key benefits of focusing on high ticket clients. First, you get better pay for your time. The more valuable your service, the more your client is willing to invest in it. And second, high ticket clients typically come with larger budgets for marketing and launching campaigns. And this means that you can work on bigger projects with a bigger ad spend and larger content strategies and maybe even like more complex campaigns. When you deliver these results and the clients are willing to pay the premium fees for your ongoing work, your reputation will grow and you'll get referrals from those high ticket clients, and everything will just kind of come more easily. And this is crucial. So you'll have less stress and you'll be able to focus more on your work. And when you're working with only a handful of high ticket clients, you're not constantly scrambling to get new business, or you're chasing down late payments, or you're having to hassle and bargain and negotiate. Instead, you're working with clients who respect your expertise and they respect your time. So this allows you to put your focus on delivering high quality results, which is exactly what leads to more referrals and long-term clients. It keeps them happy because they see that you're producing, and it reflects the value of what they're spending on you versus what you're producing with your work. Now, you might be wondering, how do I actually find high ticket clients? The process isn't actually the same as going out and cold emailing or cold calling 100 different people. It requires a more targeted strategic approach. So first, find your niche. What type of high ticket clients that usually value digital marketing expertise. So figure out where you can offer the most value, whether it's in e-commerce businesses, high growth startups, local businesses that might need a digital overhaul. Just narrow down your niche that will help you to attract the right kind of clients. And second, network strategically. So maybe go to industry events, maybe in person or online, so that you can connect with people. You can use LinkedIn. You can send value first messages, and don't just pitch your services right away. You want to build a relationship with potential clients who might already be in a position to make an investment for their business into digital marketing, and you just appear as the best solution for them. And third, don't be afraid to raise your prices. When you're delivering higher value, you can and you should charge more. So consider your hourly rate or your project fees and how you position your services in the market. Don't undervalue yourself. Just land the clients. So taking a look back at what I would do differently today, if I could go back to 2018, I would absolutely focus on having high ticket clients from day one. I would have invested more time on refining my skills and creating a premium service instead of just spending time on low fee projects that drained my energy. I would have built my portfolio around large scale results and focused more on providing deep value for fewer clients. Because here's the thing, if you want to build a scalable business that doesn't burn you out, high ticket clients are the key. You can build a strong reputation and generate better income and enjoy more freedom, because at the end of the day, time is your most valuable resource. So if you're starting your digital marketing business today, or if you're thinking about it, or if you're already in the game, ask yourself, how can I shift my focus to high ticket clients? It's not easy, but it's worth it. Start niching down, building relationships, and charging what you're worth. Let me know in the comments if you're already working with high ticket clients or if you're planning to make the shift. And if you found this video valuable, share it with another entrepreneur. If you're a young person, you can start your business, especially in today's digital world. Building your business with smart strategies is where you need to focus. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.